Lily was only 12 years old, but she had a dream that was bigger than most kids her age. She wanted to be a jockey, to race horses on the biggest tracks in the world. She lived on a farm with her family, but it wasn't just any farm, it was a harras, a place where horses were bred, trained, and cared for. The land was vast, with rolling hills, lush green pastures, and stables filled with some of the finest horses in the country. Every morning, Lily would wake up before the sun. She loved the quiet of the early hours, the only sound being the soft whinnies of the horses and the gentle rustling of the trees. She'd get dressed in her riding gear and rush to the stable. Her father, a former jockey himself, would already be there, feeding the horses and getting them ready for the day's training. Lily's favorite horse was Thunderstorm, a powerful chestnut mare with a white blaze running down her face. Thunderstorm was fast, strong, and had an incredible spirit. She and Lily shared a special bond. From the moment Lily first sat on her back, they were inseparable. Thunderstorm trusted her completely, and Lily trusted her, too. It wasn't easy. Every day was a challenge. Lily didn't just ride for fun, she rode to train, to learn, and to improve. She spent hours in the saddle, practicing her posture, grip, and balance. Her father would watch her carefully, offering advice and corrections. He knew that becoming a great jockey wasn't just about riding fast, it was about understanding the horses, listening to their needs, and being prepared for anything that could happen in a race. At school, Lily would daydream about races, imagining herself on Thunderstorm, crossing the finish line with the crowd cheering. She would jot down notes in her journal, writing about the horses she admired, the techniques she wanted to master, and the places she dreamed of competing. Her teachers knew about her dream, and they always encouraged her to keep working hard, both in the classroom and on the farm. Lily's work ethic was unparalleled. She cleaned the stables, fed the horses, and even helped with the breeding program, learning about horse care and genetics. There were days when she was exhausted, but she never complained. She knew that every bit of hard work would bring her closer to her goal. Her mother often told her, "Success doesn't come overnight, sweetie. It's the little steps that get you to the big ones." Lily had heard these words countless times, and they had become her mantra. She understood now that every early morning, every hour spent in the barn, and every ride was a step toward making her dream a reality. One sunny afternoon, when Lily was riding Thunderstorm along the dirt path that wound around the farm, her father called to her from the fence. "Lily, I've been talking to some trainers from Europe. They're looking for young, talented jockeys to compete internationally." Lily's heart skipped a beat. This was it. The chance she had been working for her whole life. The next few months were a whirlwind of preparation. Lily trained harder than ever, waking up at dawn and staying in the saddle until sunset. She worked on her stamina, speed, and agility. She practiced racing against the clock and learned about international racing rules and techniques. Finally, the day came when Lily was ready. She packed her bags, kissed her parents goodbye, and boarded a plane to Europe. Her heart raced with excitement. She was about to compete on the world's stage, to prove that all her hard work had paid off. As she rode Thunderstorm onto the track for her first international race, Lily knew she had already won. Not in the way the world would see, but in the way she had worked so hard, stayed determined, and never given up on her dream. The crowd cheered as they raced ahead, and Lily felt a surge of pride. She was exactly where she belonged. And she knew, deep down, this was just the beginning of something amazing.